Hello, Alexers. You want to learn how to speak money? Well, as with everything with wealth, we've got you covered. So let's make it a game and see how many of these you know and use already. Here are 100 words rich people use. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Number 1. Cash flow. Cash flow refers to how much money is coming in or going out at the end of the month. That's how they judge the value of a business or a real estate investment. Number 2. Deductible. This refers to an expense which can be written off. For example, rich people don't just buy their cars themselves as individuals. Instead, the company buys them so that the expense for the car is deducted when it comes to tax payment. They do the same with travel, any kind of tech equipment, and even when eating out. Rich people deduct those expenses so they don't have to pay taxes on them. Number 3. Asset and liability. An asset is something of value that makes you money. A liability is something that costs you money. For example, the house you live in is a liability. At the end of the month, it costs you to live in your own house. Number 4. Valuation. This is about how much something is worth, usually a company. It's also why you see people like Elon or Jeff be worth so much. These people don't have the hundreds of billions of dollars in the bank, but the companies they own have extremely high valuations, and since they own a chunk of it, they're worth so much money. This is called paper wealth. Number 5. ROI. Rich people love mentioning the return on investment or ROI. If you invest $1 million in a vintage car and a year later you sell it for 1.3, the $300,000 is your return on investment, or plus 30% on your investment. Number 6. Offshore tax haven. When rich people refer to offshore, they usually mean a company registered abroad in order to take advantage of lower tax rates. A tax haven is one of those countries that do not require companies or individuals to pay taxes. Monaco, Cayman Islands, United Arab Emirates, and many more. That's why you see so many people buying real estate in Dubai these days. Number 7. Values. With rich people, it's all about values. If you don't share the same core beliefs, you're not welcome to do business together. Number 8. Hedge fund. A hedge fund is an investment institution where rich people pool money together and it gets invested with the purposes of generating higher returns. Number 9. Interest. For poor people, interest is what you pay on your loan. For rich people, interest is what the other party, usually a bank or company, pays you for giving them a loan. Number 10. Meritocracy is the belief that those at the top get there by merit. Number 11. Monetize. Rich people are looking to monetize everything. It refers to figuring out ways to get financially rewarded for an action. Number 12. Pivot. When a business idea doesn't work out as it should, you change direction and go after something else. Number 13. Unicorn. Refers to a company valued at over $1 billion. Number 14. Antifragile. Refers to something that thrives under stress, something that's not only resilient, but potentially grows stronger when attacked, dealing with randomness or uncertainty. It usually refers to businesses, systems, and people. Number 15. Network effect. A unique property where the more people use something, the more value it creates. For example, social networks benefit from network effects. The more people that are on LinkedIn, the more valuable being on LinkedIn is. The more people who drive Teslas, the smarter the self-driving algorithm becomes, the higher the incentive to buy a Tesla is, and so on. Number 16. Short. With rich people, it's not about height. Instead, in simple terms, it's a financial bet that the stock of a company will go down. Number 17. Quarter. Again, it's not a coin. The year is divided into 4 quarters, 3 months each. You'll often hear rich people talk about Q1, Q2, Q3, or Q4 when discussing how well their businesses are doing quarter to quarter. Number 18. Arbitrage. Basically, taking advantage of a price difference in 2 markets. If an apple is selling for $1 here and $1.2 around the corner, you can arbitrage this position to buy all of the apples for $1 and quickly sell them for a profit when people are willing to pay $1.20. Number 19. Exposure. When rich people talk about exposure, they refer to having skin in the game, another expression loved by them. It means putting your money into something, and this way you're exposed to the industry. Number 20. Gratitude. The richer you are, the more grateful one should be about everything good in your life. Truth be told, although 95% of new millionaires are self-made, there's a feeling of gratitude toward life that this is their newfound reality. Most wealthy individuals consistently remind themselves about how good their life is in order to remain grounded. Number 21. Collaboration. Rich people love figuring out ways to collaborate. Usually the result of the collaboration between 2 parties is higher than the sum of the individuals, meaning everyone wins more when working together than when everyone works alone. Number 22. Retreat. Retreat doesn't mean a retreat from battle. It's actually an escape, usually dealing with burnout, mental and physical health, or meditation. Rich people go on 2-week retreats to reconnect with themselves. Number 23. Incentive. What's the motivation to do something? Usually when referring to other people, what incentive can you offer someone to do something that you want? Number 24. Seed round. Refers to capital invested early on in exchange for a portion of the company. When the business is just an idea, it's usually called angel investing. The seed round follows after that, and then we get into the letters A series, B series, etc. as the company raises more money from investors. Number 25. Commodity. Refers to goods that are interchangeable and can be easily bought or sold. Copper, coffee, gold, oil, natural gas, these are all commodities. Number 26. Escrow. Escrow is a trusted third party that holds both ends of the deal and allows the transaction to go through once certain conditions have been fulfilled. When buying a house, the buyer sends the money, the seller sends the documents, and if the inspections for the property are in order, the sale goes through. Number 27. Bootstrap. Bootstrapping refers to getting things done with only the available tools, creative solutions, and without any external help. Some companies are bootstrapped, and that means that they don't raise any money. Number 28. Disrupt. Rich people love saying that they're disrupting an industry, meaning to do this radically different in a way that challenges the way things have always been done and sets a new standard. And speaking of, Number 29. Status quo. They love challenging the status quo, meaning the way things are currently done, the establishment, or what's typically expected. Number 30. Evangelist. Refers to someone who raises awareness and builds a mass of users for specific technology, products, or services. They promote it, and they try to establish it as a new standard. Michael Saylor, he's an evangelist for Bitcoin. Elon Musk is an evangelist for electric cars. Number 31. Incubator and Accelerator. An incubator is like a hub where young founders get together in order to create new businesses under the guidance and mentorship of others. An accelerator is the next phase of that, where an early-stage company is trying to improve its processes and speed up growth. Number 32. Bearish and bullish. This refers to the stock market. A bear market is when the entire stock market is going down, such as what's happening right now. A bull market is when the stock market is going up for extended periods of time. Rich people have adopted these terms to refer to a state of affairs. For example, I'm bullish that deal will go through, meaning that they believe things are going to go well. Number 33. Liquidity. This refers to how much cash you are sitting on. Number 34, portfolio. This refers to all of the investments one currently holds. Number 35, black swan. A black swan event refers to an unpredictable event that is unlikely to happen, but if it does happen, it could have severe consequences. For example, 9/11 was a black swan event. 36. Detox. Ridding yourself of something and flushing your system out. Rich people love health trends and they're eager to jump on the latest bandwagon. An example is a digital detox where people go offline for several days in a row. Number 37, pump and dump. This is a trading term. It means someone making an effort to artificially inflate the price of something so that they can sell it for more money. Most crypto influencers here on YouTube do it consistently. Whenever you hear someone say this no-name coin will go to the moon, they're probably sitting on a lot of them and they're trying to convince you to buy into it so the price comes up because of it. Then they'll sell it for a profit, leaving you with a loss. Number 38, exit strategy. How and when are you going to get out of an investment? It's also used when talking about startup companies, questioning if there's someone out there that will buy the company from the founder. 39. Equity. This refers to the extent of ownership of a company or an asset. Just how much of it do you own? Number 40. Hockey stick. This is when the price of something suddenly goes up, like you see on the screen. It kinda looks like a hockey stick, and in business, there's even a breakdown of the hockey stick phases. Number 41, ideation. When rich people use the word ideation, they refer to the idea generation part of a venture. We're at the ideation stage, meaning that they're still tweaking the idea to figure out if they can make it work. Number 42, MVP. With rich people, it doesn't stand for most valuable player. Instead, it's minimum viable product. The concept refers to the earliest version of a product that's good enough for customers to use or pay for. Number 43, VPN. Rich people don't go on the internet the same way normal people do. They use virtual private networks so that their information isn't tracked by third parties. With a one click of a button, your browsing information is anonymized. And actually, if you go to alux.com/VPN right now, you'll get 62% off VPN services, thanks to our friends at NordVPN who are kind enough to support our community. Number 44, cash cow. It's a business that's making a ton of money with little effort. The same way a cow gives milk, this business generates cash. Number 45, profit margin. How much money are you making in profit when a product or service is sold to a client? Number 46, due diligence. Making sure everything is as it's claimed and nothing is being kept secret or hidden. Number 47, dilution. When a third party comes in as an investor, the ownership of the original team goes down. If you and a friend each own 50% of the same business and a third person comes in to buy a third of the company, your ownership is diluted from 50% to 33%. Number 48, SaaS. It stands for Software as a Service. Adobe, Zoom, Microsoft are all SaaS businesses. You pay to use the software. That's how they make money. Number 49, DCA. Stands for dollar cost average. Smart investors know it's more profitable to invest consistently in lower amounts than all of a sudden, especially in times when the stock price is going down. Number 50, Acqui-hire. Is when rich people buy a company just so they can have access to the team behind it. Instead of hiring them separately, you buy the whole company and integrate it. Number 51, heritage. Refers to the brand value acquired through history. Hermes is a heritage brand, which is why it's worth so much. Number 52, appraisal. Figuring out what something is really worth, usually done by an industry expert. 53, merger. When two companies come together to become a single company. Number 54, buyout. When you want to get rid of an investor and offer them a sum of money in exchange for their shares. Number 55, asset allocation. Simply put, it's in which buckets your money is invested: real estate, stocks, tech, etc. Number 56, state of the art. Rich people use this term to say the best of the best. It's so good, it's almost like art. Number 57, bandwidth. When rich people say bandwidth, they don't refer to internet. Instead, they're talking about their ability to focus or pay attention. For example, I don't have the bandwidth to deal with this right now. Number 58, upside and downside. What is there to be gained? What is there to be lost? Number 59, index fund. Instead of handpicking stocks to invest in, you choose an index that brings an entire basket of stocks together so you can invest in all of them at once. The most well-known index is the S&P 500, containing the top 500 best-performing companies in the US. Number 60, runway and burn rate. Runway refers to how long you can survive until you run out of money. Burn rate is just how much money you're burning through each month as a company. 61. Hedging your bets. A strategy where you bet or invest in different venues, usually opposites, so you're not gonna lose a bunch of money if things don't work out. Number 62. Whales. These are people who are substantially wealthier than everyone else, and they can move the market because of their weight. Number 63, budget. How much are we willing to spend to get something done? 64, free roll. A peculiar strategy where you have nothing to lose but plenty to gain. Number 65, vesting and cliffs. New employees don't get shares in a company from the start. These drip onto them for several years, so they're incentivized to stay. A cliff is a condition where you're not allowed to sell your shares until a certain point. Number 66, networking. That's what rich people call mingling with other rich people. 67, patent. When you figure out a smart solution to a problem, you can get a patent on it, giving you exclusive rights to use it. Rich people get paid when they license the patent to other businesses. Number 68, outsourcing. When you hire an external party to take care of something for you. 69, asymmetric risk. A risk where the reward is exponentially higher than the cost. Buying $1,000 of crypto is considered an asymmetric risk. You can make 1,000% the money, but you can only lose 100%. Number 70, barter. Instead of paying for a service or product, you're trading a service or product. Number 71, line of credit. You have access to money to be loaned to you. Number 72, elevator pitch. A short and concise presentation of what your business does and what you need. Number 73, unique selling point. The thing that makes you different. Number 74, counterintuitive. What most people don't see. Number 75, bouquet. Rich people love to compliment the bouquet of a wine. Number 76, organic. Although they love organic fabrics and organic food, when rich people mention it, it's usually about organic growth of a business, meaning it's grown naturally on its own with no external marketing spend. Number 77, volatility. The market is volatile, meaning it can go up and down. 78, exquisite. The favorite adjective to describe anything that's close to perfection. Number 79, amortization. How much value you're getting back from a tool until you can say it's paid for itself. Number 80, real deal. Rich people love saying something is the real deal, meaning it's for certain or really good. 81. Dividend. When a company makes a profit, that profit gets distributed to investors and shareholders. That payout is called a dividend payment. Number 82. Contingency. It's just a fancy word for condition. Number 83. Trust. Rich people use it to refer to trust funds. It's a financial structure where you can leave money for your children. Number 84. Balance. With rich people, it's not about maintaining a work-life balance. Instead, it refers to how much money you have in the bank right now. Number 85. FOMO, or fear of missing out. For the wealthy, it's usually got to do with an investment or an exclusive event. Number 86. Collateral. Collateral is something that you put at stake as a guarantee that you'll be able to pay off your debt. Number 87. Intermittent fasting. The favorite way to lose weight for rich people. You simply only eat in a short window of time. The rest of the day, you just drink water. Number 88. Fiduciary. A fiduciary is a person who has legal responsibility to act in the best interest of the other party. Number 89. Refinancing. When you take a new loan to pay off the old loan because the new loan has better terms. 90. Evergreen. A business that's been around for a while and will be for the foreseeable future. And if you click in the top right corner, we actually have a video with 15 businesses that are evergreen, in case you're looking to start one of those. Number 91. Routine. Every rich person loves to talk about having a routine as a way to optimize their day. Number 92. Market cap. It's the total value of a company, share price multiplied by the number of shares in existence. Number 93. Correction. It's when the market takes a dive to readjust itself. Number 94. Diversification. Not having all of your eggs in one basket. 95. Skill set. What you're able to do well. Number 96. Grind. Rich people use grind to refer to the ability to be consistent in your pursuit of your goals. Number 97. Passion. This is what you'll hear them talk about all the time. Number 98. Storytelling. Being a good storyteller is one of those things that's being seen as more and more valuable within the wealthy community. Number 99. Self-awareness. Rich people try to be as self-aware as they can. It allows them to understand exactly what they're feeling. Number 100. Vision. Everyone wants to be a visionary, to see something that's not there and manifest it into reality. What other words do you hear rich people saying a lot? Let us know in the comments. And as for those of you still watching, yes, we do have a bonus. And that bonus is yes and no, a lot. Whew, damn, that was a long one to do. This is the last time we're doing one of these long lists. But now we've made it to the bonus section, and it's just us here, the true Aluxers. If there's one thing you need to take control of if you want to be wealthy in life, is your ability to know when to say yes and when to say no. Every time you say yes to doing something you don't want to do, you're actually saying no to something you would rather be doing. If your goal is to acquire wealth, freedom, and live an abundant life, you need to be very careful about what you say yes and no to. And if you've made it to this point, please write the number 101 in the comments. That way we know you've learned the yes and no lesson. Thank you for watching this video, Aluxer. If you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this video for you to watch next. Or head over to our website for more amazing content. See you tomorrow.